Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Tinker77 and we're back on the InventureCraft world, and hopefully you can hear me okay. I have reconfigured my audio, so hopefully it is a little bit better, and hopefully that's good for you. Now, I just saw a spider. I'm going to kill it because I like getting spider eyes. And why is there a creeper here? Apparently somebody didn't sleep through the night or something and almost died. That was probably me. Let's go and get rid of the spider and the creeper. We have a bow now. I derp. Okay, we're going to kill the spider and probably kill the creeper. Okay, there's the spider. And where is the said creeper? Oh, here he is. Okay, he's not going to blow up our stuff at least. And there we go. Okay, so for today, guys, it's been a little while since I've posted anything because we have house guests. And during that time, I've kind of thought about what I want to do. And so for today, we're going to gather some resources and we're going to start a project. Maybe I can complete it today for this video. It is going to be the trading hall for our villagers. So I think, first of all, I need to get some more resources, and that's what I've been starting off with right here. I'm going to be doing some stuff with nether brick, so I am cooking down nether brick. I'm also going to be using smooth stone, which, of course, you need stone for, so I'm cooking that up. And we're also going to need some wool, red wool to be specific. So I have a bunch of the sheep converted over, and I'm slowly getting those things done. So I think what I'm going to do first, though, with the project, besides getting these resources and continually generating them, is go over to the villager area and kind of spec out, at least on the ground, where things will lie. Now, I want you to use your imagination here. Imagine that the villager would stand on this square here. This square in front of it is where the object would be, that their workstation, so like the lectern or whatever. And then around them, there would be walls. Let's just, maybe not, this is not the material I'll use, but there would be a wall of this, okay? And that is like one station. So they'll be sitting here and they'll be saying, and then you'll buy stuff from them, right? Okay, so there's going to be a series of these stations where the villagers will be for the trading hall. So I'm going to try to spec out where those are going to be right now based on what I've done in a creative test world, and then I'll know more about this layout when I get to it. I came to the Commerce Island and I saw Sally Green just leave. Just barely saw Sally Green. Looks like Sally is setting up a home of a future shop for wool. And that's kind of cool, though it's kind of a little bit late for me for this project, but that's cool. Now, the reason why I'm here, though, is I think I remembered, and I am right, that Finny-a-Poo started a nether brick shop here, so we're going to go that in a second. I want to check my sales here, the slime balls. And we have 2 there, so I got to restock this. 2 diamonds. But that's still okay. I don't know who would have bought that yet, but it's just getting started, so that's okay. Oh, Sally just left the game. Okay, so Finn's netherrack, 4 diamonds per stack, or 16 gold for a stack. So I'm going to buy him out. I'm going to buy him out. That's right. There. 4, 4, 4, 4. I don't have enough space, so I'm going to give him something there. Okay. I better not do that. I'll keep the diamond here. Let's just get rid of this sign. Okay, that was a really bad throw. Let's go grab our diamond, and let's head back to the project. I've made a little bit more progress. You can kind of see what I have in mind. Now, this red carpet is interior space for this building, so there'll probably be some walls around here, which I haven't even started to figure out yet. But I wanted to have a nice wide space that I can walk down, and then these are the various stations. Remember, the villager is going to be standing right on top of this spot right here, or this one, okay? And so there are 15 spots on each of these, so that's 15 and 30, so there's 30 here. There can be 30 villagers here and 30 villagers here, so that's a total of 90 villagers. Wow, 90 villagers. But in between this, we'll have some carpet and some other things. So this is the basic setup that I want to work with for this. Now, it's going to take a lot of resources, though, for what I want to do next. And so I am going to spend a lot of time gathering those resources. It's going to take some things. I might show little clips of me picking those things up as we go. I moved the farmer villager over into these little stalls that I'm currently working on building. And there we go. We have some more emeralds. That's always fun. I got a guy growing here. I'm going to make some more farmers. I have one right here for a composter. But anyway, over in this area here, I did get the ability to get quartz and quartz pillars, which are the 2 things I'm really looking for right now. So I can just go ahead and buy that and buy that. Very easy to do. And that has been what I've been doing to get quartz instead of mining it in the nether. I started to do some mining, and it just didn't work. It just took too long to get the stuff that I needed. This is just as much easy for me. I can just do this, and there we go. And the guy just healed, so I'm going to work on his trades. Things are just progressing. I'm slowly getting the infrastructure here set up so that I have all of this. I'm going to do all of those rows and hopefully get this kind of set up so it's ready for villagers as I get them. It has been 24 hours since the last clip. 24 real hours. A full day has gone by. And what I've been doing is I found instead of going out and gathering the materials that I needed, I could get a lot of things from these villagers. So I was able to get all the quartz that I needed for the stations that I have, their little booths, all of the glass. I can trade for those as well. And I did get the cleric right here. I haven't labeled him yet, but this one has the thing for ender pearls. So with all the trading I've done, I've gotten a lot of ender pearls. I still have a lot of emeralds. And I'm working on slowly getting the resources that I need for the actual build that we're going to build around this. In the meantime, I'm still working on gathering various enchantments and things. I mean, I might as well do that. I'm gathering up resources, just kind of like prepping and prepping and prepping. One thing I found, guys, is that when I'm doing all of this for a big build, it really is terrible when you run out of resources. So what I'm trying to do right now is gather enough resources for the entire build. And this is taking me a lot of time. Probably another full day of work trying to gather up all the resources. But I'm slowly getting there. And hopefully in the next clip we'll have a lot more of these villagers and better gear and maybe enough resources where I can actually finally start the build. And of course the last clip that I recorded, which I didn't show, I didn't record my microphone, and that happens. So I wanted to give an update here. It's been quite a long time since I've done any recording, and that's because we've had some sick people in the house, including myself. We've also had holidays and people visiting, so it's been kind of weird, and I really haven't had time to record. But now that I am back here, I have started to work on getting the structure made that goes around the villager trading area. So you can see here, it's got all of this. They're in here. They're all great. I've got a lot of books and a lot of enchantments that I've worked on. I have put amethyst below the carpet here, so when you walk around, you should hear the sounds, effects of the amethyst, which is kind of cool. And so I'm slowly working on building up this structure. Now, I did build this in a creative world, and so what I'm having to do is to go back and look at the picture and then try to figure out how I have my block orientation. And it's taking me some time. I'm not really good with doing creative builds, so this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do more in a creative, like a test world, and then bringing that over here. I don't have quite a great way to do it yet. So this is what I'm doing. You know, I've kind of got what I've wanted, and I think it's going to look okay. So let me get back to it and see how this looks a little bit when I get maybe the first base wall done. Yeah, another day has passed, and this is as far as I've gotten. You can see the walls here. It actually goes all the way around. Now, I'm not going to show you the interior space yet because I think the next clip that I show you, I want this to be done. It's taken me quite a lot of time to get this done, so I would like to just concentrate on that and really get it done, and then I can move on and hopefully get this video out to you guys. I feel terrible that this hasn't been finished yet, so let me just finish this out, okay? And here is the structure finally built. You can see it's got like a little archway area here at the top. It's very cool, and then it's got some little side wings. And this is basically holding all of the villagers. I tried to use some of the new blocks. I got this slate tile looking roof. I've also added some chimneys, and this is really meant to be some anti-spawn abilities with the campfires. They make smoke and stuff, but they also produce light. And then, of course, some carpets on the blocks where I could not get enough light there. But it looks really cool. I really like this design. Using the lightning rods as kind of like iron bars in a way, but they're copper bars. It looks really cool. I try to do some texturization also, so you can kind of see that it's got some mix of some granite in with the brick. Now, the brick is really easy to find here with the villagers. You can just trade for it, so that wasn't that bad. I was worrying that I'd have to get a lot of clay to make the bricks, but it worked out okay. So if we go inside here, I'm going to fly through, even though I'm in spectator, I'll fly through the door like normal. And you can see I put up this, the quartz. It kind of looks like a subway tile. That's what I was kind of like going for. Gives it like a space. And then up top here, if you look, see it goes little arches over, and then it has an archway. It's going all the way across over into the other side. And then hanging down from that, we have basically light, I don't know what you want to call it, light bars. Hanging down by chains, and then over each stall we have a lantern. Even though they have glowstone below them, I like the lantern idea. So this is the basics of the trading hall that I built. Now this is there's a lot of decorations. There's things I can add in here, some storage for melons and pumpkins and things, maybe an enchanting area somewhere. But that's the general idea of this build, and it's looking really nice. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments of how this looks. Okay, I'm going to go now back to base. I'm going to start to load some of the materials that are still outside. I can fly through the wall. Some of these materials in these chests, I'm going to try to move back to the base. And then we're going to take some of the books that I have and go and take those over and make a shop. Because I have been trading. I've got these 3 chests. I'm not going to show you what's in them. These 3 chests have basically tons of books that we can sell. So we're going to start to sell those today. So I came out of this tunnel at the community portal here. And I was like, okay, this is where I come from. This is me. And I looked to my left and I saw Phineapoo, and I'm like, Phineapoo isn't south of me. Phineapoo is north of me. I suspect some prankage is going on because now I look at my tunnel and it's basically not me. That's interesting. So I think somebody is playing a prank on people and is going to confuse people, and yeah, that's a problem. But yeah, they even made the sign colors, the same signs and the same thing. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, I'm heading over to the community area right now because I want to try to find a place for this new shop. I have some brick. You can see I have some brick down in my hotbar. Oh, look at that. There's shops are showing up. That's pretty cool. I want to have like the brick to kind of like, I want to make like a shop someplace out a little bit. I want to kind of put where I want my path to be for that. Let's see what we got here though. Let's look real quick. We have edges, scaffolding, and moss shop. Ooh. 1 stack is 2 diamonds. And the moss block, ooh, 16 blocks is 2 diamonds. I didn't bring any diamonds with me, but that's really cool. I see no one has filled this in. And over here we have, this is probably, okay, it's Sally's Wool Shop, and these are people that Sally has done shout-outs to. Okay. Donated and accepted, leave a trade for wool. Oh, okay. Nothing up here in the barrels yet. That's interesting. So this is Sally's shop, and we have my shop here. Let's see if we got any more slimes. Ooh, we've got some diamonds. There we go. And how is Phineapoo's netherrack shop doing? Nether bricks has added some more. There's the 4 diamonds, so that's probably stuff that we've gotten. Okay, so I'm going to try to find a place around here, look around, and I'm going to basically go off one of these paths to find a place where we can call like a shop. So I've extended the walkway to go over there, and it starts to slope up. Of course, I haven't done any terraforming, and I'm going to try to do some terraforming to make it look like it's more natural with the mycelium here. I don't know what we're going to do in the long term, but at least I can make it look better and more natural with this environment. So let me see what I can do. This will be tricky. That looks a lot better. You can see it comes around. Here's another junction there, but it comes up here, and it will go out towards the ocean there. And this is where I want to build my shop in this area, but I did texture this out a little bit. I mean, not texture. I mean, I filled it in. Looks a little bit more natural. Now, one of the things I noticed was it was dark here, and I know that mobs don't spawn on the Mushroom Islands. I know that. Tinker knows that. But, yeah, I think I might try to do some decorations right now instead of working on this. I'm thinking on the lines of, like, lamps. I did get a lot of lanterns from the trades from the villagers, so I know I've got those. So why not use some of the acacia or maybe even copper rods, the spare ones that I have left over. Maybe we can make some sort of neat-looking lamps to light up the area. I think this looks a lot better. I'm trying to put in some lamps, and it's just a generic design, but I think it looks better. It does light it up a little bit. You know, it's dark again, and it helps us see what's going on. And of course, you know, we're going to have to do some more stuff with this area, and it's slowly progressing over time, and I'm looking forward to see what happens. So now I think it's time for me to really work on this area right here, which is where I want to have my book shop. Now, I'm not really sure of a design. What's going through my head right now is making some sort of a tower or like a wizard's tower, because I think of books. I think of having a big library. I don't want it to be fairly large because, you know, the resources are still kind of limited, but I would like to have some sort of a building here that has various spots in it for using and getting books. Let me get started on this. It's a start. Progress update for you. I've kind of worked with this polished basalt and, of course, the quartz and the vertical striping. I think that looks pretty nice together. And I also put some iron trapdoors. Now, they don't fit all the way over these like little bay windows, but it looks okay. I might change that out. But the idea of this shop is somebody will come in here and there's the wall of books. I might put some books on this side too. But anyway, the barrels here would contain different things. Like this might be the mending one and have mending for sale, or unbreaking over here, or something like that. And that will be the where they buy all the books that they want. I'm going to try to figure out where I'm going to make the place where you can put the anvil and things. But this is the general idea for the shop. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do for like a roof and, a little more accents. But structurally, I think this is where I'm going with it. I think it looks okay. What do you guys think? Structurally, I think this is done. I've just got a roof on here. I put the flooring in. I took out the iron trapdoors that were down here. I think that works okay. But it's just a basic building right now. You can see here, you just would go inside of here, and that's where all of the books will be sold. But it lacks life to it, I think. I want to try to add some details to it. Some things that I'm thinking of, and I don't know how this is going to work. I want to put maybe some stuff in the windows, maybe like I don't want to say potted plant, but something in there that can sit on there. Maybe try to use the armor stands mod that we have added to this particular server, or the data pack for armor stands. Try to add some things inside of here. Also, I really think I might put a little passageway right back here for a place to have like an enchanting area. Not like we don't have a lot of books around here anyway, but or bookcases, I should say. But to go on through and make some sort of like enchanting area. Somebody who purchase things can go and enchant or add stuff with an anvil, that kind of thing. So it's pretty good, but we're still working on it. Let me get some more things. I'm just trying to get some good ideas. This is about as far as I've gotten, and I think I'm about ready to load up all of the barrels with the stock for books. That'll be probably the last thing I'll do here. But for now, I'm going to show you what I've done. You can see here that I've got the store. It is called Wizard Tomes. Big wizard books, right? And I got some skeleton heads that I've killed from my skeleton farm in there, kind of on these shelves. Put up some scary artwork, spiders and skulls, and of course big skulls and some lecterns. I don't have anything on these, but I thought they were very book related. And the same thing over here. Now, right here, I have the spooky enchanting area below. And so if someone wants to go down into here, they can open the store. And we have anvils on the floor here in case they need it. But I decided I'd try something different. Usually I do the whole arc around the enchanting area, but I thought I'd try to hang them from the ceiling. I think that's kind of weird. Now I got to decorate this, I think, a little bit more. It's very plain, but it's dark. It's supposed to be kind of, whatever. And you can see all of the bookshelves are working. Now, the way this works, though, if you know, is that there's basically on the same level, and one up is what happens to work with the enchanting station. So basically, these two blocks here are working. The top one is not. So if you think about it, we got 2, 4, 6, and then here is 8, 10, 12. There's 2 more here, 14, and then 15. So basically, all of these are working together. It makes it a full enchanting station, even though it's not looking like something very traditional. So, yeah, that's what this is so far. I think it looks really decent for me, for a build that I do. So I'm going to go and get as many of the books I can. This is going to take me a few runs back and forth because I don't have shulker boxes yet. We will be getting shulker boxes soon. And then I'll load this up and put up some prices on there. And hopefully this will be open for business. I've done some stocking with the basic stuff that I have. I could probably get more books, but these are the basics that I've got. I put in Mending and Looting 3, Infinity, which only has 1 book. Sharpness, I had a lot of sharpness. I don't know why. Let's see, we have Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, and Silk Touch. And those are the basics right now. Of course, I've got space for a lot more of the things. I can always replace bookshelves, too, with barrels. So we've got a lot here. But I have not put down a price for something. So I'm going to put a sign right here, and I'm going to say, all books, 5 diamonds each. Just like that. And let's grab a die, and let's do that. I love the red die. I like that. There we go. Okay, so now that we have that, I think this is ready to go, and everybody should be able to get books, and hopefully we'll make some diamond sales now that that's out here. As soon as people get on, they'll see, when they come here, they'll see this. Hopefully they'll see the video, too. So anyway, guys, that's it. That's all I've got time for. I have worked really hard on this. It's taken me quite a long time to get both the villager breeders station running. The entire building, that structure took forever to build. And that was kind of tedious for me. And we've had a lot of problems here at the household, which has kept me from doing some recording. So I'm trying to get this out as soon as I can. And so hopefully you guys will like this video. If you do, please click that like button. If you have any comments, put them down in the comments section. And if you'd like to be notified of these videos that I produce, please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit the little bell icon so you get all the notifications, okay? Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.